right. Hello, 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 and welcome. Little bit of a late start today because my dog was being needy. But we are back again with a little bit of dredge. I'm gonna catch some fish. Let's get my controller up off the floor for. I need to fix my cable management because right now it's a mess. That's fine though. Right. When last we left off, we had just made it to the here. Is that a floating dock? You might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out. Oh, cool. Nice. And if I recall, we had just reached this area. Should probably be reading that book. There we go. Give me them fish. Tiger mackerel. Is that what the mackerel man wanted? It might have been. That's not the right button. Pursuits. Yeah, that guy wanted the tiger mackerel. Between the Marrows and Gale Cliffs. Which is... okay. Yeah, not terribly far. Give me that thing. What is that thing? Gimme. I will persist in pushing the wrong buttons. The vessel, S.Y. Grand Prize, owner Mr. Michael Schultz. Port, the Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price, previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has a letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6 cups, 6 saucers, acquired from an Eastern dealer, do not use. Jar of earth, a jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Okay. And I'm looking for the music box. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well. We're just gonna go over here real quick. Blackmouth salmon. Let there be fish. Ooh, this is where a red light is? An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. How come you live here? I have been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life. Until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move. But it's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest, stole it from him. Now after all this time, I can't return without it. Why don't you give it back to him then? Again, it's not as simple as that. After the collapse, that creature, It dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crust went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It'd mean the world to me.
I'll look for it.
Thank you, but please be careful.
Okay, what's that red light?
Hello again, what can I do for you?
Do you know how I could clear the debris around here?
You probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know?
Do you know any shipwrecks?
Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some fallen rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from the travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. What else do you want to know?
Can you tell me about these cliffs?
They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms between our homes. Beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me.
Well, thanks. Can you tell me more about that thing?
It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls, so if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways.
Well, thanks. Good to know. I guess first I see a shiny thing. What am I looking at? What do I see? A pile of loose debris. Ah, okay, yeah. Bomb rocks. Ooh. Gimme. I'm good at this game. There we go. Ooh, got an upgrade thingy. Nice. Excuse me, a research part. We'll just come along back here. And dock. I'll still buy fish that aren't totally fresh, but if it's completely turned to rot, I can't pay anything for it. I mean, that's fair. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'll catch more tiger mackerel tomorrow. Research! What's it doing? Definitely want this. I don't care about crabs right now. Nets. Do I want nets? Passive income. I think I'll put this part towards here. If I can. No? No? I gotta research them both before I'm allowed to research that? Ugh. Fair. Okay. I get it. Okay, and now we'll rest. Oops. Oh, come on. Hello? Ah, hi. Ooh. Howdy. A sickly pallid color coats the scales of this normally sleek and shiny fish. Clouded eyes belie the disease spreading underneath. Nice! Well, let's not sail directly against the wind. Are you a mackerel? Blue mackerel. Wrong mackerel. Never mind. Well, we'll go back and sell off these fish. Stop by that other place. So do some exploring by daylight now that I can see. Ooh, what's that thing? Ooh, what's that thing? Hello? Probably shouldn't sail directly into the cyclone. That seems like a bad idea. Fish market! Ooh, that's an expensive fish. Thank you, thank you. Who are you? Tiger mackerel. There we go. Now we'll zip off towards whatever island between the Marrow and the here. Was the fella over here? Mr. Mackerel Man! Ooh, what's this? Who are you? A rotten mast lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. I'ma poke it! Well, that can go there. And that can go there. And this can fit right here. And the doubloons can go here. Lovely. But I take it this is not the island where I want it to be. So we will head back ASAP so as not to lose these treasures. That that spot is very foggy, very wind, very weird. Not every crab can be found at every depth. When finding a spot to drop your crab pots, maybe check your encyclopedia. I don't care about crabs yet. Bonk. 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 Floating dock. Okay, no, I needed a whatever this is. Refined metal. Don't have that yet. Okay. And I can't even put resources towards those until I have this. Okay. To storage it is, then. To storage, to storage, to storage. And I need the shipyard. No. I need the research. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm not buying any of these. I'm gonna wait until I can buy that. The night's still young. That's not the direction I thought I was facing. What is this spot? Why is it so weird? No, just fog? Okay. Well. Might as well go poke here now. Ingfell. Retired whaler. Oh, you're the guy's brother! What is it? So I hear you used to make bombs. Aye, I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles and cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have the energy these days. You know, I could really use some bombs. Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I make no promises. Anything else? You know any shipwrecks? A real wreck around here is a settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Anything weird? Well, some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up, and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouted something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Anything else? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We'd go out bringing a carcass, and the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Anything else? Nope, that'll be all, thanks. What is it? I just hear that, do you have any questions for me? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You might say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Okay. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling a surprise. Can you bring me an aged eel? Yeah, I can bring you a rotten eel. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch these things? Yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished at around the edges, so you might have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? Tell me more about them cliffs, please. Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used the Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought along the south side of the cliffs.
There are certainly a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed. Their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Anything else? Any weird folk? Have you heard the tale of Magrin? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer at sea trying to find him. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of them trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fishman. That's not the Mackerel Man. Is that the Mackerel Man? One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? I bet that's the Mackerel Man. Oh, we catch our fish ourselves here. We don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and does repairs too. Anything else? No, thank you, ma'am. That'll be all. I'll sleep for the night. Brain. Right. Still don't know what that book does. Undock. Stonefish. Okay, so if I'd have waited, I could have caught the trophy. I see. Are you mackerel? You don't look like mackerel. You look tiny. What are you? Oceanic perch. Itty bitty fishy fishy. Okay. These are also itty bitty. No, these might be the mackerel. They are the mackerel. I'll once again try and catch 2 in case of emergency. Whoop! I did not crash. Okay, fish market. Yeah, crab pots don't care. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still, it swims on. Neat. The fellow wouldn't be around this island, would he? No, that doesn't look right. Mackerel Man ain't around here, is he? Just another side of the island? No, he wouldn't be. Would he? Maybe.
Mr. Mackerel. Aha! He is just around the other side of the island. More still empty. Tiger mackerel! Here you go, friend! Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. They point to a fish in the final scroll. Snake mackerel. Don't know that guy yet. See ya. It's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow, jolly sou'westerly, steady she goes. And I will not steer directly into the cyclone! Ah. Yeah. Okay. That's out of the way. We'll sleep. We'll wake up a little bit early. Have we caught all the fish around the Marrows? No, we have not. Neat, but I don't think I have the rod for that. I don't know. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, and up she rises, way, and up she rises early in the morning. Whoops. I'm sure it's fine. Wreckfish. Shapes in the deep. Don't think I have room for them, fellas. I think I do have room for a piece. Nah, I'll wait. Ow! There we go. Not research. I wanted my storage. And now I want to fix stuff. Fix me. Thank you. Okay, bye. Blast. Are these... Might have room for one. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Hello! Spicy guy. That's a fell wind if I've ever seen one. Look at the way it glittered. He ate one of my fish. Rude. I've got a surprise for you. A gift from my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. Oh, a book. Thank you. Now, can I get some repairs? You and I, we've got to avoid risks as much as we can. There's no crew to bail us out if things go south. Finish this book. Don't do it, Daybreak. Don't do it. Scraps. Metal scraps. There we go. I'm cleaning up the litter. I got room for one or two of these. Blast. Ooh, we got spicy fish. Wait, not shipyard. I want my storage. you? Sturgeon. Neat. I think I needed some lumber. Yay, I finished the book! Okay, let's see. What does the book do? 10%? No, 15% resilience to panic. Nice. I don't need to see. Ooh. Sturgeon are worth a pretty penny. Okay, I just need to figure out where to find refined metal. Or how to refine metal. I will not steer directly into the cyclone. I will not steer directly into the cyclone. No matter how much I want to, I will not steer directly into the cyclone. Metal chunks. Metal chunks. I'm focused. I'm efficient. I'm doing it. There we go. There we go. Give me them shiny things. How does the day go by so quick? Ah, dolphin. I thought that sounded like a dolphin. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, I can do this better. I can arrange these things more efficiently. There we go. And then if I take it a step further and turn this sideways like so. Yeah, that'll do. And you know what? We can get a bit more fishing in tonight. Got some of them. The wind is stalking me. I'm bored of sleeping. Why does it feel like the day goes by in the blink of an eye, but the night lasts forever? Probably shouldn't go into those places without a light, just because it's so dark, and the walls are dark, and hard, and sharp. Like, I don't need to see, but I do have a little bit of sense. A rock. Whoops. Let there be light. Everything okay? You've just been standing there for a while. Need to have a rest? No. Sleep deprivation never hurt anybody, I said, knowing it's a lie. Yeah, I'm just good. It's so tiny. I don't feel like it's worth it. This is the island of the Mackerel Man. Whoops. What's over here?
Oh, come on! You know what? Screw you. Be gone. I found a box. I didn't need you anyway. Is that a turtle? That's a turtle! I don't have room for a stingray, do I? Nah. Wait a minute. Okay, good, I am reading the book. I had that moment of like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Sell those guys. Yeet that into storage because I don't know what to do with it yet. Iron Haven Corporation. How do I open these? Do I just sell them? Is that like something, is there something marked on my map that would look like Iron Haven? No? No? Oh, hi, puppy. Hello. Very satisfying, a well-packed cargo. There we go. Okay. Where do I want to go? I'll go over there. I want to explore. I want to see the sights. I want to find treasure. I don't want to catch spooky fish. Who are you? Ah, more sturgeon. Navigate carefully. Anything I can poke around here? A rotting chest peeks out of the skeleton of a wrecked ship. Gimme. I love that I'm not even like selling the treasure. I just wanted to have it. Bonk.
windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the eel with his slippery tail. He climbs up aloft and reaps the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Figure since I'm on my way to drop stuff off in storage anyway, I might as well grab a few of them small fry. Just, you know, fill up my hold. No, come on. Ooh! The wispy tendril sprouting from its mouth and flanks continues to writhe long after the fish has stopped flailing. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Love me some spooky fish. There we go. Yeet. I should probably head back to the Marrows and sell off some of this loot. Because my storage is very full. Yeah. We'll start out early. Because dawn is not the least bit far off. Ooh, darn. Abyssal. Can't catch abyssal. Red lights beneath the water. I love it. Figure I should probably catch something along the way. Dang it. Do I have room for a sting for one of these guys? Yes, I do. I don't have room for one of those guys, though. Good to see the fish population has thoroughly recovered from my earlier efforts. Okay, I want the fishmonger. And because I left so darn early, I got here with plenty of time to go back and forth a little bit. I can't resist. First we go to my storage. What's it? This. It was the painter. Deliver flag. So found a scrap of fabric, huh? Let me see. Unique design. Do you want to attach it? Sure. As you wish. That's it, thanks. I have a flag now. Okay, trader. Silver trinket. Okay. That cleared up at least a little bit of space. You know what? Oh, right. I have another one of these. I'll sell that. I'm weirdly attached to the citrine ring and the pearl earrings, though. They're pretty. Keeping them. At least for now. I'm still not sure about these things. Oh, right, goblet. That is also sellable. Take it. I'll shove that over there. Actually, I'll just go straight over my storage because having it on the left side of the screen makes it a little bit easier just with the way my monitors are set up. I'll tuck this here, which means I can tuck that there, which means I can tuck this here. There we go. That's at least packed a little nicer. Might as well. Quickly the sun slips beneath the horizon. There we go. Okay. Anything else I needed to do while I was here? Yeah, I'll go investigate that X. The wind is trying to dash me against the rocks. Ooh! Book. What book do? Book? Ah! Better sell and buy prices. Nice. Shapes in the deep. That looks like a key.
probably should have done that earlier, but Don't crash into the rocks. Spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish. Spooky fish! Ooh, cleft mouth shark. These guys really don't fit well anywhere. A large body bisected by an enormous grinning maw. Teeth stretched down forever into the blackness of its large gullet. I dig it. Leave me alone! You'll never get me! You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is it so? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I expect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. Otherworldly speed at a price? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. Oh, I've already been there! I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book.
What do they do?
The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Yeah, the one you just did. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. No, that's it, thanks. How long you been living here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I've found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Who own these relics? Okay, do you know? Yes, you do know. Okay, who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Okay. And where should I... Okay, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, thanks, bye! Haste adds speed, but increases panic and engine heat. Okay. So it's the button. Understood. Oh, there's my light. I do have a light. I forgot about that. I see you. You liar fish. Okay. Is the liarfish gone? I wanted to sell that shark, but the rocks got me. Forgot about them rocks. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to press that button, but I found out how haste do.
The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Excuse me? Your engine. Sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook for the vessel of an old friend. Oh. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Hi, shipwright. I wrecked my boat on rocks. Can you help me? Thanks. This one does coastal and shallow. Yeah, okay. That's still the one I need. Okay, well, it's 3 a.m. and that's a fine hour to set sailing on a voyage. Where am I going? Okay, so he did say to go to the ruins. I just kind of skipped ahead. I really want to know what's over there. Up jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, singing, "You eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef," and it's a win. What's this? Poke! A sudden chill rushes through marrows of your bones, surging up your arm and your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees, through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. The newborn structures crackle with an unknown energy, crimson lightning arcing between them. The earth shifts once more and the stones lie still. Okay! That bodes well. Whoop! Huh. A fell wind indeed. Where am I? I'll go this way. Now that the game has told me to go towards the Gale Cliffs, I find that is the last place on Earth I want to be. I want to poke everything. I want to go everywhere. Makeshift dock, campsite. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? Let's look at the symbols first. The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. A glint of metal shines through the sand. Ooh! Yoink! You take it for yourself. Footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating they were left by a man, but you don't know much about footprints. Search the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Okay. Well, I found a pretty ring. Red snapper. Filthy red snapper. Should probably turn and head to somewhere I can sell stuff. Which would be this way. Which would indeed be this way. Another crate. It's nice, but I don't know what to do with it yet. Ooh, research part. Nice. Okay, how far is it? Oh, hey, Acellus. Good to see you. It's going all right. I'm hunting spooky fish. Woo! Wrong button. I meant to push that button. What? Did I say that? I mean, good to see ya. I said good to see ya, didn't I? I meant to. If it came out, but what? Did my tongue betray me? I am suddenly doubting everything. I am suddenly doubting my life. You know, I think I said great to see ya, and it might not have picked up right. Because great and hate sound quite alike. But no, great. I swear I said great. Okay, storage. Yeet the box in the place. Yeet. Ooh, sapphire ring. Yeet. What was I doing? Right, research! My brain completely gave up on me there. Give me that versatile rod. And I guess we'll rest until... Ah! I meant to wake up earlier. Oof. Yeah, no, that's rough. But yeah, no, I no matter how the sounds came out of my mouth, the sentiment was joy. Ugh. Traitorous wind, thou shalt not get me this time. Whoops. There we go. Couple of sturgeon fish. Give me them shapes from the deep. Okay, we've got a wreck there. I'll just circumnavigate this little island and see what there is to see around here. You know, I think I understand why this place is called the Gale Cliffs. With all the cyclones. opal ring. Don't mind if I do. And I think I can afford to carry a wreckfish. There we go. Exactly, 1 wreckfish. Pick the upgraded engine. I'm currently using... Whoops. Three of the little engines as opposed to the 1 big engine. I could upgrade to the 1 big engine, but I'm like, I knock into rocks often enough that that doesn't feel like a wise move. Bigger doesn't necessarily mean better? Question mark? There we go. Where am I? Okay, back at the island. I'll definitely have to come back for the rest of this treasure, because if it's bigger than 1 square, I really cannot carry it. Spooky fish. Oh, this is the eel the lady wants! Dang it, why does it gotta be so big? Okay. I guess I can throw out that, and then does that... If I turn this upside down... Aha! Now, where am I and how do I move on? Okay. I'm sure that pulsating oil slick above the water is fine and bodes well. I'm sure nothing would go wrong if I sailed directly into that opalescent fog with all of this valuable cargo. There we go. Woo! At least I only lost the stale sturgeon. How much are these worth? Okay, 50. Not bad. Okay, now we'll put all this crap in storage. Let this fellow rot. The rock that I hit a rock. The rock jumped out at me out of nowhere. We'll let this fellow rock, because the quest says the lady wants a rotten fish. Whoops, I almost forgot to drop off this big ol' stick. I don't need that in my pocket. We'll immediately spend the research part. And we'll fix our boat. There we go. And we'll sleep. and we'll actually sleep until dawn. I do need bigger pockets. Honestly, that's the upgrade. I think that's the upgrade I'm saving up for. I just need to find the right materials to get it. Fish rot yet? No, still fresh. Okay, I'll just let that sit there for a hot minute. I need bombs, but to get bombs, I need... Wait, what did I need? Find the family crest, yeah. Need to find the hermit's family crest. Heck is a snake macro? I don't know. I don't know anything. I just catch the things. Grab them. So I'll come back around here. Talk to the fella. Hey guy, can you get me some bombs? What would it take to get... I need bombs. Blah, 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 blah. Please. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing I need to get his brother back first. I gotta find the family crest to bring the guy to the place with the stuff so that he'll give me bombs. Let's keep selling fish regularly just to fund the inevitable repairs. 'Cause goodness knows I am a klutz. Woo! Hello. That guy. That guy took the... That guy's been eating the stuff, and I need to figure out a way to deal with him. Don't you dare, sir. You're being very rude. Probably shouldn't just ignore that giant Leviathan of a thing. But... I don't know. I'm minding my business. I'm in my lane. Yeah, it's not my fault the rocks jump at me. Yeah, they pop up out of nowhere. They're literally lying in wait to ambush me. I just got an achievement. Okay, what I'm gonna do, right? Because I can't deny my nature. I'm gonna drop off this stuff. I'm gonna sell this stuff. I'm gonna fix this stuff. And I'm gonna check if this eel's rotten yet. It's only stale. Okay. And now, because I am who I am, I gotta sail directly into the opalescent fog. Huh. Okay. So that's what happens. Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay. Well, having thoroughly freaked out my poor fisherman, I should probably sleep to undo the damage I just did. Wake up early at 4:30 a.m. Check our fish. Rotting. Perfect. There we go. Ma'am? Here's that aged eel you asked for.
Perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. Safe travels.
You're welcome.
Ah.
Okay. Well, that good deed's done. Time to go back into the lair of the big fella and see about finding that thing. I really don't know what to do about him. So let's see. X marks the spot. I guess we're looking for that X. Hey, Azuri, good to see you. How you doing? Whoops, wrong button. Wrong chart, sir! Okay, I can't get there because I don't have bombs yet. What do I do about that fella? How do I deal with him? Can I bop him? Do I just have to go around? You know, that's a fair point. Probably shouldn't fish next to the tornado, but tornadoes can't tell me what to do. And of course, I cannot resist picking up this salvage, which means that I am inevitably going to have to go back to drop it off. If I can even put it in my storage, because gosh darn, my storage is getting pretty darn full. Where am I? Wrong button. Where am I aiming to go? This way! Okay, cool. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. More metal chunks. Really don't need metal chunks, but I can't resist. They're there, they exist, they're mine. Blast! Can I even... Oh, dang, no I can't. Rude! Your ship is dashed to pieces. You slip beneath the surface and join the uncountable souls lost to the depths. That's the news. Okay. Well, you know what? I saved myself from picking up salvage that I can't store. So nothing is actually lost. In fact... Wrong button yet again. I keep doing that. Spooky fish. In fact, dying like that and getting reset was probably a boon. Okay, let's sell off this fish real quick. There you go. And let's check that map real quick. So going in here, this way is blocked. So I think I gotta go around. And going around will minimize the amount of contact I have with... Killer whales, hi! Hello, orcas. I love you. Bye! I gotta go this way. Metal. Can't pick up that metal. Is this my exit? Yes, indeed it is. Aha! Screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you! Woo! Blast, 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 blast! Gimme! Found it! Time to leave! Metal can't. Okay. Cloth can.
Oh wow, I better not bump into any rocks or I'm dead.
There goes the sun. I see spooky fish. I can't resist. Gimme. Carefully bring ourselves over here. Sell off the fish. Drop off the cloth. Fix up the hull. I'm gonna have to start carrying more materials, aren't I? Got enough to make repairs for now, at least. Oh, you better. If you ever need any metal, I've got plenty. Please take it off my hands. I probably should sleep, but I won't. Here we go. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Hermit. Hello again. What can I do for you? Is this your family crest? You found it. I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfell? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Yes, sir. Can do. No problem. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises. I see a spooky fish there. Spooky fish, spooky fish, spooky fish. Gimme! Gelatinous stonefish. Flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from a creature struggling to maintain its mortal form. What a nightmare! Hello, retired whaler.
What is it?
I believe this crest is yours, friend.
Gods, I haven't seen since then. I haven't seen this since. So we did take it. I knew it.
Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home?
I don't know if I was in a right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me.
Hi, Doc Crazy. Hello. Thank you for looking.
See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliff seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else?
Nope. That's dandy. That works for me. I'd have done it anyway. I'd have done it for free. Wrong button. I'm not doing it in the dark, though. Not when it's raining. Not when the liar fish are out and about. I don't like those suckers. They're rude. Whoop. Now to sleep. Heading out just before the dawn. Wait. Where am I going? Ah. Should I tell the fella his brother said yeah? Hi, Mr. Hermit.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'll be right back. Should be fishtailing all over. Woo! Last. Is this the... Okay, no. Where does he want me to be? I was fine with shrimped. I'll give the dog your love. Game's autosaves. So that's taken care of. I will indeed hydrate so I will hydrate so as not to dehydrate. You know what? I will save my game by pulling into port and fixing my boat. That counts. There we go. No. That is streamer care right there. Fish market. Take it, lady. Shipyard. Suppose you're gonna say you couldn't avoid the rock that appeared out of nowhere? Yeah, I've heard it all before. Let's get you fixed up. Okay, they literally do that, though, and in my defense, this wasn't a rock. This was an eel attacked me. A tally mark will indeed be added. I apologize for missing that one.
Hi, Poppy.
My dog just showed up, so which means I can tell him.
Zuri says hi. Yeah. Baby.
There's some squeakies for you. Gonna need that hand back, though. I am... That would be amazing. I will say, like... I woke up today tired in a way where I didn't feel I had a writing stream in me. But I do think I want to keep doing more of those. I'm really hopeful that I can get in gear and really get that thing finished up soon. I know I've been saying that forever, but like, I'm optimistic. I am optimistic. Okay, fix my boat, lady. Thank you. Rest days are indeed important. You are wholly right. There we go. And hydration achieved. puddinged. Okay, so I gotta go there now. Okay. Which means, is this my entrance? No. This is the entrance. Wrong button. Yes. No, don't do it. Aha! A pile of loose debris. In gaps between the rocks, you can see what appear to be large white teeth. There's a long fuse trailing out from the side. This must be the location the whaler once cleared for a shortcut. Light the fuse? Yes. You light the fuse. The debris crumbles away. You should let the whaler know. Da 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 da! Gimme.
Ooh, I found a doubloon.
Neat. Where am I? Facing the wrong way. Dang it! If that eel touches me, I'm dead. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. We'll come over here. Can you choose your boat's flag? I think there are more flags to find, but so far this is the only one I've got. And arson is plan A, always. You'll need to put a few more engines on that thing if you want it to be as fast as mine. I would love that, lady, but currently my engine capacity is at its max. The only reason I haven't upgraded to the bigger engine is because I want all 3 engines. Right! Mr. Whaler! From life full of toil and strife, we weathermen undergo. Hello, Mr. Whalerman! Oh, you've done it. We heard the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Why do I get the inexplicable... I have the inexplicable paranoia that he's dead now for no reason? That the rocks did fall on his head? Rocks fell, everyone died. Why am I picking up this metal? I know I don't have room in storage for it. Yeah, the Dark Souls dilemma, exactly. Mr. Hermit, are you still alive? You are still alive! I'm good to see that. Oh, again? What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He's found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. When so old, I hardly remember it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. I happen to have room for you. Don't fall overboard. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Here we go. Whoop. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Oh, little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The 2 brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives.
Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Yo! Here, this is on the house for all your help. Thank you! I need these. I hope you can put them to good use, wherever you find cause for it. Hollowed out whale teeth packed with a powdery substance. A fused coils from the top. I'll just buy the one for now. Yeah, he had $1. We're gonna pull up along here. Gonna see if I can't inventory Tetris this metal somewhere. Da 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 da! I really need to figure out how to get rid of this stuff. Might drop my crab trap somewhere just to, like, get it out of my storage. And just forget about it. Okay, now we're gonna sleep because it'll be easier to plant bombs in the daylight. A pile of loose debris could be cleared. Kaboom! You set the charge and light the fuse. The debris crumples away. You know what, I'll catch some of these fellas to pay, just to, you know, pay for another bomb. Yeah, I gotta know. I needed this! I need this! This is the thing that I need! There we go, and now we have a lovely little passageway. Wait, where am I? Which way am I pointing? Yeah, okay. Let's turn around all careful-like. Would help if the rocks weren't in the way of my sight. Blast. Blast. There we go. I need the upgrade. Give me the upgrade. New haul, new haul, new haul, new haul, new haul. Yeah. Tier 2 hull adds 5 new cargo spaces. Hull can sustain 1 additional impact. Give me. Yes! And this has the added bonus of freeing up all these things. Which means I can drop off some of this junk I've got and put it to good use.
4 more cargo spaces? Yes, please. Well, this would be faster to do with a mouse. Okay. Then as soon as I find one more piece of lumber, I'll be able to do that last upgrade. Nice. Oh, and this lady's also got bombs now. Lovely. I'll go and buy from the source, though. Since I'm here anyway. Hello, friend! Can I have a bomb? No? You don't sell them to me anymore? Okay, well. Or no, I have to go to the whaling yards. There we go. That's where I have to do. I'll buy 3. And I'll put 2 in storage. At least for right now. Until I know where I want them. Hello, Cyclone. A pile of loose debris. Kaboom. Shapes in the water. Ooh, sapphire earrings. Lovely. Rusted music box. A large oak box with a rusted hand crank on the side. It emits a low rhythmic chime as it rocks with the waves. Let's turn around all careful like. Come over here. There we go. And let's just do a little bit of casual rearranging. So much faster to do the inventory management with the mouse than it is with the controller. There we go. Perfect. Wait, almost perfect. I almost forgot why I came here. Bonk. Yeah, actually, wait. I will sleep until now. And I'll set out through that little tunnel I opened up to see if I can't find any more lumber before I move on. Because there's, like, wrecks around here that I wasn't able to completely loot. might as well. I have more space now. I love it. More room in the hold means fewer trips back and forth to the market. Ooh, spooky fish. Gimme. Bony wreckfish. Encased in bony protrusions and struggling to move its encumbered fins, its gills are almost sealed shut by the growths. Poor sucker. Any more flotsam? Any more debris? Any things I can yoink? Gimme. Can I Tetris this to make room for one more piece of metal? I can! Now, how do I get back? I'm just going around. Wait a minute. Is it a ruined dock? Can I actually dock there? Campsite. You stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but the ash is steadily blowing out with the wind. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush the remnants aside. Don't mind if I do. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with a hasty sweep of a foot. Biggest fish I've caught? I don't know. What do you want to do? I want to check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Okay. Well, might as well take the opportunity to immediately use this researchy thingy and pop over to my storage. Pop over to my store. I can't pop over to my storage here? No? Dang. Ah, well. On we go. Where am I going? Yeah, I'll take the shortcut. What's the worst that could happen? I say. Keeping an eye out for that eel. Is this the correct way? That's a message in a bottle. Wrong button. He still refuses to take me aboard when he's working. He's convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm so desperately bored at home when he's away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Okay. Okay, yeah, so if I follow... Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Don't! Rude. I can't make this fit, can I? Dang it. Well. There you go, fella. Don't hit the rock. There we go. All those things taken care of. Important fish is sold. Boat fixed. You know what? I'm immediately just going to turn back around and keep salvaging. I want to find one more piece of lumber. That's all I need. And I passed a salvage part right over here-ish. I want to say it was here. It's very dark. I hate you, 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 I hate you. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Dang it. Okay, fine. Well, no, I won't wait till dawn. I'll go back and fix my boat and come right back around because it's nearly dawn. I'll catch that spooky fish first, though. Blast! Missed the trophy. It's a boring, spooky fish I've already caught. Yeah, I know. I stayed up all night, fish lady. I am well aware that I should sleep. I know. Just like I know my boat's full of holes. Thank you for fixing them. Back to work. I just need one more piece of lumber. That's it. Hard hands, Pixie. Ooh, filleted mackerel. Rended flesh with muscle and bone exposed. This gory mess of a fish can't have lived like this for long. Poor suckers. Was it over here that the salvage was? I think this is it. And is this lumber? It's lumber! Yes! Give me them sticks. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. I'll catch a couple of sturgeon fish. Since I'm heading back to do that upgrade anyway. I'm doing quite alright. Woo! Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone! That guy was big and scary! He did not look friendly at all! But we got our stick. Which means we can start saving up for our next new hull. 15 new cargo spaces? Holy please! Yeah, this one's only 9, but like eventually, gosh, I'll have a boat worth having. Okay, this goes there, and this goes there, and this goes there, and this goes here. More lumber, more refined metal. Okay, can do that. A boat that will fish. Yes. Those fish that chased me, I want to chase them. I want to chase them. I want to catch them. I want to not sail headlong into the dock. That's not a good thing to do. Oh wait, it's nearly nightfall. It's fine. There's a salvage spot right here, and I'll yoink it. I shall indeed. Ow! Oh dear! Ow! Gosh! I did not realize I was sitting in one position for way too long, and when I went to shift, my leg decided to cramp up on me, and that is the ow. So I will indeed do the stretch thing and the shrimp thing and the honor the ancient contract. Preemptively hydrating. No, you did redeem hydrate. I don't know. I'm hydrating. And I will indeed pass along your love to the dog. Okay, there we go. Metal bits. And can I access my storage from the ruins? I can. Lovely. Just rearrange things a little bit to make sure I've got room. There we go. And then we'll sleep until 4 a.m. The fishing hour. To get a nice and early start on picking up some more flotsam. I'm not being chased again, am I?
Ooh, what's that?
A pirate flag! I love that. Oh, Oh, that's the emoji I uploaded the other day. In the middle of stream. And yeah, don't forget to eat as well. I will be going to do that with relatively sooner or later. Yeah, Alas has been sitting in my drawings folder for like ever, and I kept meaning to upload it, and I kept forgetting. Got to use it last night. Good. Yeah, I made it ages ago. I meant to upload it, I forgot. Until the other day. When I finally acted on it. There we go. Bloop. This is a regular old ship graveyard. Just a little bit more. I really don't need any more metal at the moment. But cloth and planks are always in short supply. Ooh, and research parts. Yes, please. And now we'll head back to port. At least we'll try. Carefully hugging the side of the cliff to avoid drawing the attention of any big fellas out there. Going at a steady... What's that? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Poke! The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay. I touched a rock. Good. Ash on the Sea's not recommended. I do what I want. Chaos is... Honestly, I'm glad. It's a good one. I'm very proud of the way it came out, too. And the duck. I adore the duck. Okay, here we are. Let's zip along back to port. There we go. Drop off these planks where they need to be. Drop off everything else in storage. Bonk. Bonk. Nice and tidy. Favorite is the low poly chicken. Good. Good. It pleases me. It pleases me, especially seeing as I threw it together in like 5 minutes before stream. It came out perfectly. The vision was executed exactly as it ought to have been. Research. The versatile rod is now available in stores. Yes, coastal shallow mangrove volcanic. Perfect, which means if I pick this up... Currently I can do oceanic and coastal shallow. I'll keep the oceanic. But if I sell this rod... and buy... burnt chicken? Oh, dear! All-rounders rod. This rig supports quick swap attachments, allowing the user to change lines depending on the situation. Perfect. And what do you know? It's dawn. Which means it's time to head back to our friend... the weird guy on the island and the mansion and stuff. What's this rock? Ooh, what's that shiny thing? Gimme, 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 gimme. Bonk. Ooh, a new flag! Don't mind if I do. 2 new flags. Glad I stopped by this little island. There's a lot of treasure here. As well as whatever this is. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in the side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. I'ma poke it! You're in the cabin. I'm gonna start with the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. Loose floorboard? There aren't even any floorboards left. Electrical equipment. The equipment is all still there, but surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Huh. Itty bitty little rock. Weak little engine. It's notorious and reliable design. This style has fallen out of favor due to the high rate of malfunctions. Ah well, they're all mine. Oh, I have to like, I can't just put it. Can I put it in storage? I could theoretically put it in storage. Theoretically. Okay, I'll come back later. Where am I going? That way. Do I have room for a big fish? I hope so. Trophy sailfish. Nice. Alas, indeed. Alas, alack. And I'd even go so far as to say alack-a-day. Eels. Okay, Mr. Fella. I got your box. I'm gonna just, pull it out of storage real quick. Oh, did it say break? Daybreakathon Marathon? Daybreakathon-a-thon. That's what it would be. A Daybreakathon-a-thon. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. Oh, so it's like a huge music box! Okay! The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes? Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. And why can't you go looking yourself? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate.
What?
Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with trivialities.
Okay, what did the book...
Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it's over, you'll find yourself here. Okay, so it's not even teleportation. It's just letting the power pilot me instead of me piloting me. No thanks. What's the achievement name? I didn't catch it, honestly. I don't know. What was the achievement name? Bloop. Hey, Steam. What did I just get? The Secret. Surrender the music box. Okay, that's what it was called. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize when you need it most. Yeah, thanks. That'll be it for now. I'll sell off some fish first. And then I'll drop off my flags with the dude who lets me switch my flags. And then I will suddenly realize I left the Steam window covering the chat window. And I will fix that real quick. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. Ugh. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? No, I don't! What's the problem? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Ma'am? What's your deal? Have you seen anything significant from the lighthouse recently? The fog, it's behaving. It's as though it's reacting to the lights that cut through it. It swirls and crashes against the edges. From the top of the lighthouse, I can see dark figures seething in the thickest tracts out beyond Little Marrow where the lights dwindle. Of all that I've seen, your lights seem to anger them the most. Well, it's a good thing I don't use lights then, huh? Hey, Mayor, what's new with you? Never mind. Don't care. Mr. Fishmonger, I got some stuff for you. Bonk. 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 There's that. Now we'll just zip along over to Little Marrow. Let's go to the storage first to pull out that other flag I found. Hello, Mr. Painter. Yeah, I kind of want the pirate flag. There we go. Perfect. I like the boat sounds. Same. I should probably sell some of these trinkets and treasures. Yeah, I guess I'll finally part with all this jewelry. Because I need the space more than I need the shiny things. Yeah, that'll have to do for now. A returning customer, please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Oh, thanks. Would you like some junk? Neat. Wrong button. Okay. I don't know where I want to go next. Liar fish. You're not gonna get me. Oh, what did the button do? I accidentally pushed the button for the go fast power. The go fast, get scared power. But I did not actually mean to go fast, get scared. I am very good at this game. I'm not going back. I'm going forward. Spooky. Where am I going? Is this where I just was? Or am I going somewhere else? Wasn't the green on the left? Oh, that's letting me know that I've got a new power that I'm ignoring. Blast! There we go. Is this a campsite? What is this place? Hello? Photographer! Hello, sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through the narrow gap between two islands, and I crashed into some coral. Mood. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses from me. Let me see. She rummaged through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find those lenses. I'll mark your map where I think I lost them. Oh, okay. Now I'll keep that in mind. After I poke this. Bag of doubloons. Where am I? Okay, halfway between Ingfell and Stellar Basin. I think I'll go... Which direction is Ingfell? I think I'll go to Ingfell because I want to fix my boat. Because I am a fool. And let's... Yes! I have acknowledged the power. Therefore, stop yelling at me about it, flashing green icon. Oops. I'll just yoink another fish while I'm out and about. Do I have room for any planks? I think I do. Bop, 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 bop. Is it weird? I'm like equal parts annoyed by and loving inventory Tetris. Like, it's very satisfying as much as it is frustrating to not be able to pick up everything I want. Okay, lady, I need your help to fix my boat because I broke it again.
Oh.
Let's go to storage real quick. Drop off them things. There we go. And yeah, I have done all I can there. And I can't start putting stuff in here yet. Where am I going? Right. The morning of the second day of our honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing's relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony. Okay, that was the first one. Yeah. Okay, so why did I get a thing for here? Okay. No, it's notes. Oh! Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog pour. 5 equals rise. He knows.
What?
Okay. Five equals rise. 2 out of 5 found. Okay. Well, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. What could possibly go wrong? Wait. Did I see a fish where I found the aberration, but I haven't caught the actual fish? I like the weird fish. They're fun. The spooky fish delight me. I forgot to look at the map! Have I been up there yet? I'll go up there now. That was close! I can't see anything. There's a liar fish around here somewhere. He's right there. I don't care. Wrong button. Here we go. Cleft mouth shark. What are those lights that I see? Hello? What is going on there? Sir? Do you want to say that again? My guy? Ooh, it did make the fog mad. Friend? Are you okay? No, you're very mad. Oh, you got little eyes! You're cute. Be angry. I'm gonna hang around till dawn to see if it still happens by daylight. Ah! Whoops. I lost an engine. Wrong button. What did that book that I just read do? The Relaxed Mind. Oh, even more resistance to panic. Nice. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna spin in circles to pass the time. Four a.m. Ghost ship? I saw a ghost ship. There's the sun. Hi, are you still awake? You are. You're so funny. Oh, I dig it. You're so cute. Weird little hermit crab. I love his little face. Well, my curiosity is now sated. Ah, yeah, whatever. Some slithers into my cargo. These things happen. You know what? I'll take the opportunity to move this fella up here. Quarantine the infected fish. Where am I going? I should go this way. Rude! There we go. Hey lady, do you care if the fish is weird and goopy? It wasn't a rock, it was a ship that was a hermit crab, so just leave me alone. Don't judge me. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do... We're gonna go over there. And then after we've firmly rooted ourselves in the new area, that's where I will call it. Because my stomach is grumbling and I'm getting hungry. Yeah. Up jumps the whale, the largest of all. If you want any wind, well, I'll blow you's a squall, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Blow you winds westerly, blow you winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Hey, what do you know? Up jumps the whale. There he is. Hello, neighbor. Still getting the hang of the timing on this particular minigame. Razormouth tuna. Half teeth, half muscle, this fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Where's the nearest port? Probably not here. It's actually probably Blackstone Isle up there. spooky fish. You look like you might be too deep. Yeah, too deep. Liarfish, liarfish, liarfish. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. At this point, I'll just power through and... Very scary noise. Ow. Stop it, stop it, stop it! How did I swing that? Ah, okay. So... Okay, so I can still fish with a rod if my rod is busted. I just can't do the minigame. Okay, understood. Well. There we go. There we go. And as dawn approaches, we can make our way to that new location. I need to go south and west. Rude. I was hoping I had the panic button zoom, but I did not have the panic button zoom. Where did I get damaged? Haha! He didn't yoink my fishing rod. Good. That's not the same shark with the glowy mouth, is it? No, he's not. No, it's just a normal shark that's chasing me. He just wants to kill me all normal-like. Well, let's just yoink this box real quick. Someday I'll figure out what to do with them. I need to be heading west. Is that the remains of a raft? A curious looking chest is half submerged in sand. Yoink. What's that piece of paper? Huh. collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open, lost their contents to the waves. Oh, the photography equipment! Okay, cool. Where am I and where do I need to be? So if I'm here, and the Slur Basin is over there, I want to keep heading west for now. Because I just want to reach the new area. Because I'm hungry and I want to eat a food. Ooh, shiny lights. What's that? Firefly squid. Tiny sparkling squid sits most of its time in the deep ocean, right at the surface. It nears the end of its life. Okay. Gonna avoid the spooky jellyfish for now. Messages. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they are legible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so yeah, I need to turn immediately to my left. And that will be our port right there. It's so glowy here. Ooh, a thing. I'm hungry, I say. I need to wind down, I say. Yoinking literally everything between me and anywhere. Research outpost. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards! A research thing! I dig it. Inspect the equipment on the table. There's some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Okay. You look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Hey, more research bits! You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor. Where do you want to look next? Was that? Okay, yeah, that was everywhere in the laboratory. The generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Okay. Well, now we'll research. Harvesting platform. Huh. Don't know what that is, but I think I should probably research an engine now. I guess since I've got two parts, I might as well spend them both here. And you know what, no? I'll just sleep. Until 4 a.m. Just a few hours. I just want to find the next, like, location dock where I can sell stuff. Which I guess is probably either here or there. I'll go... That's not left, that's right. I'll go right first. So as to avoid the spooky center. Glowing octopus. Okay, if I plop this fella in here for a moment, I can rearrange these things to make room. Reminds me of my good friend Softy. Also, look at the way it jiggles. Is that what I'm looking for? I'm not actually sure which direction I'm facing. Okay, yeah. I really don't have room for anything more. Ooh, another rock to poke. Poke. Nothing happened. I'm sure there'll be a Touch All the Rocks quest later. Messages. They're engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at a conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Cute. Hey folks, can I sell any fish here? Researcher. Oh, hello. I was expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes, I thought you had that look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Well, it just so happens that I have some fish that I don't know where to sell. What do you know? There we go. Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year. Or the year before. Or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here. By myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Is there anything else? This creature attacked you. Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my modern equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess some sort of octopus or squid or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Anything else? Have you noticed anything weird since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher's quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Is there anything else? Odd. Well, I'm sure it's fine. How the heck am I gonna make all this crap fit? That's a problem. I guess I'll replace the metal with the box. And then next time we play, we'll drop off the photographer's box. But for now, this is where I'm gonna have to call it today because I gotta go eat a food. However, thank you very much for joining me. It's always a great time. And I hope you'll be back again on Monday. With, we'll see. Maybe more of this, maybe some writing. I don't know. Oh, hello, dog. You hear me saying goodbye, so you gotta come and say bye too? You silly. Give him a little kiss on the face. Blah, 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 blah. What are words? Anyway, Monday, catch me then. Hopefully, sooner or later, when Softy's computer is back online, we'll be able to play Shadowrun again. But until then, anyway, as always, my dog is distracting me. As always, fare thee well and best of luck to you in all things. And I hope you all have a wonderful day / night / whatever it happens to be, wherever you happen to are. Alas, till next time indeed. But until that next time comes, heart hands, heart hands, heart hands. Bye-bye!